Biometric devices are everywhere. Corporate entrances, airports, hospitals, campuses. They promise convenience, they promise security. Institutions say GDPR compliant, BIPA compliant. Regulation ready. Consent forms are prepared. Signatures collected, systems deployed. But a deeper question is rarely asked. Is regulatory compliance the same as architectural security? Behind every biometric device lies an identity architecture, and risk does not disappear because a consent form was signed. Now consider the individual. Biometrics feel simple. A face is scanned and access is granted, but few truly know. Where is their biometric data stored? How is it protected? What happens if it is compromised? Because the market talks about devices, not architecture, not governance, not structural trust. Biometric technology has advanced. Accuracy improved, speed increased. But the underlying architecture has barely changed. Most deployments still rely on static consent documentation, biometric templates stored on servers or inside devices, authentication dependent on real-time central queries, edge devices without hardware-rooted trust. But biometric identity is not a password. If compromised, it cannot be reset. The industry does not need a slightly better sensor. It needs governed biometric architecture. Architectural risk rarely appears at deployment. It surfaces later, during a breach, during an audit, during a complaint. Then, institutions must ask, where are biometric templates stored? How is consent actually enforced? Who governs authorization decisions? Server-level storage creates exposure. Device-level storage creates exposure. Security should not collapse because connectivity fails. BioAffix Vision platform was designed to solve this structurally, not by improving sensors, but by redefining biometric governance. The Vision platform introduces a governed biometric identity lifecycle. Consent is established first. Identity is securely enrolled. Credentials are issued to the individual. Identity can then be verified anywhere. Vision 2, Vision X, Vision Mobile, one platform governing biometric identity. Powered by the IDmachines, TPI layer, notice and consent are no longer documentation. They become enforceable governance. Consent becomes machine-readable, cryptographically bound to identity, digitally enforceable. If conditions are not satisfied, enrollment is blocked. If institutional policies change, users are notified. New consent must be granted, and if consent is withdrawn, authorization is revoked. Consent becomes dynamic, programmable, technically binding. Once consent is established, identity onboarding begins. Enrollment can occur through Vision 2 terminals, a secure web application, or a user mobile device, enabling identity onboarding from anywhere. After enrollment, identity must be issued securely. Within the Vision platform, biometric identity is not stored in a central database. Instead, identity is encapsulated within credentials owned by the individual. These credentials may exist as a biometric template on card, a digital wallet credential, or a BioQR identity pass. Biometric identity should belong to the individual, not to a database. Once credentials are issued, identity can be verified securely. Verification occurs across Vision X, Vision 2, Vision Mobile, powered by RealSense technology. Biometric processing happens close to where identity is required, inside a trusted execution boundary. Vision devices provide depth-based 3D authentication, advanced anti-spoof detection, TPM, secure boot encrypted credential binding, continuous integrity validation. Trust is verified at the hardware level. Fast, secure, resilient. Identity can be verified anywhere. Overseeing the lifecycle is the governance layer of the Vision platform. Policies define who may enroll, which credentials may be issued, where identities may be verified. Consent status, authorization rules, and identity rights are centrally governed, while verification remains distributed at the edge. Notice and consent govern eligibility. Credentials carry protected identity. Neither servers nor devices store reusable biometric templates. Governance is centralized. Execution is locally enforced. Integrity is continuously verified. This is not simply a biometric device. It is an architectural redesign of biometric trust. BioAffix Vision platform, redefining biometric governance.